Hello students, today we are going to start with minimization problem of linear programming where all constraints are greater than equals to type. We have already done in the classroom with maximization problem where all constraints were less than equals to type. The next step is to learn how to minimize any problem like minimizing cost where all constraints are greater than equal to type. The constraints may be greater than equals to type or mixed constraints also. I took the problem minimization of z is equals to 5x plus 6y subject to constraints 2x plus 5y greater than equals to 1500, 3x plus y greater than equals to 1200 where both x, y are greater than equals to 0. In every problem, x and y are greater than equals to 0 because variables can't be negative in linear programming. Starting with its solution, first I considered both the constraints as equalities so that we may draw it on the graphic paper. The first equation becomes 2x plus 5y is equals to 1500 and the second constraint becomes 3x plus y is equals to 1200. When we solve the equation 1, we first considered x is equals to 0, then value of y will become 1500 by 5, that is 300. When y is equals to 0, x is equals to 1500 by 2, that is 750. From this, we obtain the point 0 and 300, and from this, we obtain the point 750 and 0. It means when you join both these 2 points on the graphic paper, you will get your first constraint drawn on the graph. In second equation, when you put x is equals to 0, y is equals to 1200, the points that obtained are 0 and 1200. In second equation, when you put y is equals to 0, x becomes 1200 by 3, that is equals to 400. The point thus obtained is 400 and 0. When you join 0, 1200 and 400, 0 on the graphic paper, you will get your second constraint drawn on the graph. Now move on the graphic paper. This is x-axis, y-axis. We'll get first point 0, 300 here, 750, 0 here. Join both these 2 points, you will get the first constraint, that is 2x plus 5y is equals to 1500. For second equation, first point 0, 1200 is here, 400, 0 is here. Join both these 2 points and you will get your second constraint, 3x plus y is equals to 1200. Now, the sign of the constraints were greater than equals to. So for first constraint, this line, the area which satisfies the first constraint is outward area of this line. And for second equation, the area which satisfies this constraint, that means greater than equals to sign, is this one area. So the area which satisfied both the constraints is started from here A, B and C. This is considered as feasible region. There are 3 corner points A, B and C where we already know the values of A Here x is equals to 0, y is equals to 1200, and here the value of x is equals to 750 and y is equals to 0. We need to find the value of b, the coordinates of point b. How can we find the coordinates for point b? B is the point of intersection of both the equations, that is 2x plus 5y is equals to 1500, 3x plus y is equals to 1200. You know so many methods to find the values of x and y. We may equate coefficients of x or coefficients of y. We may use substitute method, cross multiplication method. There are so many methods. I used the method by equating coefficients of y. Multiply first equation by 1 and second equation by 5. You'll get the value of x, that is 4500 by 13. Put the value of x either in equation 1 or in equation 2, you'll get the value of y. I put the value of x in equation 2. So thus by solving it, I get the value of y is equals to 2100 by 13. Thus the coordinates of b are 4500 by 13 and 2100 by 13. We were having three corner points A, B and C. We already calculated the values of coordinates. Now we need to put the values of x and y in objective function z. Objective function is minimization of z is equals to 5x plus 65. For point A, x is equals to 0 and y is equals to 1200. Then z becomes 5 into 0 and 6 into 1200 is equals to 7200. For point B, x is equals to 4500 by 13 and y is equals to 2100 by 13. Put the values of x and y in function z. We'll get the value of b is equals to 2700. For point C, the value of x is 750 and value of y is equals to 0. Then z becomes 5 into 750 plus 6 into 0. You will get z is equals to 3750. Now compare all these three values of z. You will get to know that the z is minimum at point B, that is 2700. Thus, minimum z is equals to 2700 at x is equals to 4500 by 13 and y is equals to 2100 by 13. This is your solution. Now, you may get two kinds of problem in linear programming. You may either get the formulated program directly, or you can get it in the form of an question form, that is in statement form. And next to consider this problem, you first need to formulate it, then you need to solve it graphically. Formulate the linear programming problem to minimize the total cost and solve the problem by using graphic method. And the problem is, a farm is engaged in breeding pigs. The pigs are fed on various products grown on the farm. In view of the need to ensure certain nutrient constraints, say X, Y, and Z, it is necessary to buy two additional products, say A and B. 1 unit of product A contains 36 units of X, 3 units of Y, and 20 units of Z. And 1 unit of product B contains 64 units of X, 12 of Y, and 10 of Z. The minimum requirement of X, Y, and Z is 108 units, 36 units, and 100 units respectively. Product A cost rupees 20 per unit and product B cost rupees 40 per unit. First, you notice that here it's given cost, then it means It is a problem of minimization of cost. First, you need to formulate the problem, then you will solve it practically. Particulars X, Y, Z, cost in rupees per unit, A, B, minimum requirement. Cost for A product is 20, B is 40. I formulate the problem. And what it becomes, minimization of Z, 20x1 plus 40x2, subject to constraint. This is minimum requirement. It means you may get the equal value or more value, but you should at least take minimum of it. It means in your constraints, there will be sign of greater than or equal to. There are three constraints: 36 x1 plus 64 x2 greater than equals to 108, 3x1 plus 12 x2 greater than equals to 36, 20x1 plus 10 x2 greater than equals to 100, where both x1 and x2 are greater than equals to 0. We already know how to solve the problem, but I'll repeat. Consider the above constraints as equalities. First constraint is 36x1 plus 64x2 is equals to 108. We may brief this equation, take 4 common from the left hand side and divide it with right hand side. You will get 9x1 plus 16x2 is equals to 27. First equation. Second constraint is 3x1 plus 12x2 is equals to 36. Take 3 common from left hand side and divide it on the right hand side. The equation becomes x1 plus 4x2 is equals to 12. The third constraint is 20x1 plus 10x2 is equals to 100. Take 10 common from the left hand side and divide it on the right hand side. The third constraint becomes 2x1 plus x2 is equals to 10. In equation 1, when you will put x1 is equals to 0, x2 become 27 by 16. That is nearly 1.7. Thus, coordinates so obtained are 0 and 1.7. x2 is equals to 0 results in x1 is equals to 27 by 9, that is 3. That means coordinates thus obtained are 3 and 0. When you will join 0, 1.7, 3, 0 on the graphic paper, you will get your first constraint drawn on the graphic paper. In second equation, when you will put x1 is equals to 0, x2 will become 36 by 12, that is 3. Coordinates become 0 and 3. When you will put x2 is equals to 0, x1 becomes 36 by 3, that means 12. The coordinates so obtained are 12 and 0. It means when you will join 0, 3 and 12, 0 on the graphic paper, you will get your second constraint drawn on the graph paper. The third equation, when you will put x1 is equals to 0, x2 is 100 by 10, that means 10. The coordinates so obtained are 0, 10. When you will put x2 is equals to 0, x1 is 100 by 20, that means 5. The coordinates so obtained are 5 and 0. When you will join 0, 10 and 5, 0 on the graphic paper, you will get your third constraint drawn on the graphic paper. Here is the graph. Take x1 on the x-axis and x2 on the y-axis. There are three constraints. All constraints are having greater than equals to sign. First constraint is 0, 1.7, 3 and 0, this one. Because there is outward area, so this one area outside the line. For second constraint, there are coordinates 0, 3 and 12, 0, this constraint. Again, here is a greater than equals to sign, it means this one area. Till now, which area satisfied both the equation for the above two constraints is this one area. Now we will draw the third constraint, 0, 10 and 5, 0, this one. For outward area, this area satisfied this constraint. So the area which satisfied all the three equations is this shaded region. Again, there are three corner points A, B and C. We already know the coordinates for A and C. The values of coordinates of A are 0, 10 and C are 12, 0. We need to find the value of B, value of coordinates of point B. First, we need to know which two constraints intersects at point B. This is the equation 1, which has no role in finding the coordinates of point B. It means B is the intersection point of equation 2 and 3. So by solving equation 2 and 3, you'll get the values of coordinates of point B. B is the point of intersection of equation 3 and equation 2. I solved it by equating the coefficients of x, multiplied equation 2 by 20 and 3 by 3. The coefficients of x1 becomes 60, 60. And then I subtract both the equations. The value of x2 becomes 420 by 210. That means 2. Now you may put the value of x2 either in equation 2 or in equation 3. You will get the value of x1. I put it in equation number 2. 3x1 plus 12 into 2 is equals to 36. 3x1, 12 into 2 is 24 is equals to 36. 3x1, 24 becomes negative on the right hand side. Thus, x1 is equals to 12 by 3. That means 4. The coordinates of B are 4 and 2. Now, you got the values of all the coordinates of the corner points. That means A, B and C. The values of coordinates for point A are 0, 10, B, 4, 2 and for C, 12, 0. Now our objective function is to minimize z. That means 20x1 plus 40x2. For point A, the value of x1 is 0 and the value of x2 is 10. We'll put 0 at the place of x1, 10 at the place of x2. In equation 20x1 plus 40x2, thus we obtain the value of z is equals to 404.8. At point B, the value of x1 is 4 and the value of x2 is 2. So in z, we'll put x1 is equals to 4, x2 is equals to 2 in equation. Thus we get the z is equals to 160. 4 point C, we are having the value of x1 is equals to 12, x2 is equals to 0. The value of z becomes 20 into 12 plus 40 into 0 is equals to 240. Now compare all the values of z at different corner points, that means A, B and C. We'll get to know the minimum value of z is 160 at point B. It means the coordinates of point B are 4 and 2. It means minimum z is equals to 160 at x1 is equals to 4 and x2 is equals to 2. Thank you.